Hello friends, we will continue our air pollution control equipments. So in the last lecture, we have discussed the first control equipment, and that control equipment is nothing but a settling chamber. So second control equipment we are going to study. This one we have finished. Now we are going to study about the bag filter. So this is the bag filter. I have drawn the sketch to save your time. Bag filter. Okay, so bag filter is a second equipment. We can whatever the sequence I have shown here, if you want to use all together equipments in one industry for the control of air pollution, you can go with the same sequence because its efficiency is also going to be work in this way. So the second equipment we are going to study about the bag filter. So the bag filter, here there are the cotton bags. So with this figure I will explain the function, the construction of this bag filter equipment, which can be used for the control of air pollutants at the source in an industry before allowing to pass the air towards the stack. So this is the chamber in which there is an inlet provided here and the outlet arrangement is made here. So the gas is coming through the inlet chamber, and here there are the number of fiber bags are arranged in a reverse manner, vertically hanging in a hanging position. Its open end is at the bottom. You can see here its open end is at the bottom side and close end is at the top side. So in a hanging position, such a fabric bags you can insert here in a bag filter for the control of air pollution. So numerous amount of bags you can add here, and you can make the different compartments the way I have shown here. So this is one compartment and this is the second compartment. So many compartments you can go for this. What is the purpose behind the making the compartment? I will explain while explaining the function of this. You just understand what is the structure of bag filter. So the name itself, a bag filter, is telling you we are using the fabric bags to remove the air pollutants from the laden gas. So the inlet gas will enter through this way, and by this way it has been made arranged. So when gas is coming, it may strike here and the pollutant larger size particles may strike here, and after some time it will fall down into the hopper. Hopper is a structure which is constructed to collect the, or we can say it is a collection chamber, collection of particulate matter. So the particulate matter, whatever is going to be removed with the help of these bags, entire particulate matter will be collected here. Again, one more important thing with respect to bag filter I will tell you. The way we have studied, the settling chamber is used for the dry gas. Same bag filter can also be used for the dry gas. Then the second thing, secondary clarifier we can use for the removal of particulate matter. So this equipment, that is bag filter, can also be used only for the particulate matter, not for the gaseous pollutants. So the air pollutants are mainly into two types. One is the gaseous pollutant and another is the particulate matter. So both these equipments are controlling the air pollutants in the form of particulate matter, not the gaseous pollutant. So remember that. So the such bags are arranged here. Then, so when gas is coming through this line, it will go into these bags through the opening ends provided at the bottom, and it will pass these bags and will go out. But while going out, it will remove the particulate matter into the bag and clean gas will be out from this chamber. Because this is a fabric in nature and it is a meshing in nature, the particulates will attach from the inner side of this bag filter bags. So I will show you a bag here. So when gas is coming this way, it will starts attaching the particulate matter on this inner wall of the bag, fabric bag, and then clean gas automatically through the porous nature of this bag will go out. That is the clean gas. So this way it will function. But what happens after some time when the particulate matter, in a lot of particulates matter or lot of gas is passed through this chamber, through this, it will start clogging. It will start clogging the bags, and it will not allow to gas from these bags. So at that time we need to remove this part from the inner side of this bag. Then how we can go to remove this attached dust particles from this bag? There are the different methods to remove that. That is, first one is the wrapping, second one is the shaking, third one is the reverse airflow, and fourth one is the pulse jet. Wrapping, so you can scrap that material by providing any tool inside and scrap that inner side material. So that will be wrapping. Then the second one is the shaking. This can be used effectively for the removal of particulates attached from the inner wall of the bags during the continuous process of cleaning of the gas. So how we can use this? So here in this figure I have shown the shaker mechanism. So automatic shaker mechanism you can add here, and after some interval of period of time it will shake the entire bags, and while shaking the particles attached to the inner wall will start falling down, and it can be collected here. So this way it will work effectively, a shaker mechanism for the cleaning purpose of the bag. And then once you remove these entire dust particles settled from the inner side, again that bag will come into operation for the cleaning of the next incoming laden gas. Getting? Then the third one mechanism is the reverse airflow. You may understood reverse airflow. In the reverse direction you can allow to flow the gas. So whatever the particles inner side attached, it will start falling down, and then it will be become clean. The bags will become clean. Then the pulse jet, the way shaking mechanism is there, so there will be stringent. You can shake this material, you can give the pulses, and then it will remove the inner side dust particles and will remove the impurities from dust particle from the laden gas. So this is the function of the this is the function of the bag filter. So I told you this is more effective than, this equipment is more effective than the settling chamber, because there are the fabric bags are there, and it can be remove the more finer particles as compared to the scrubber settling chamber. Settling chamber is effective to remove the particle size smaller than 50 micron, or we can say in between the 10 to 40 micron particles can be removed by using the settling chamber. Whereas in the bag filter you can remove the particles smaller than 10 micron diameter of the particles. So its efficiency is more as compared to the settling chamber. Okay. Now here, when you are allowing to pass the gas, that velocity of gas should be in the range of 0.4 to 1 meter per minute for the proper functioning of the chamber. Now this is the function and structure construction of the fabric filter. But now this equipment is having some operational problems. So what are these operational problems that we will discuss now? The first operational problem is the cleaning. It is a hectic job. Cleaning is a hectic job. You will have to go for the such arrangements, or you should go for wrapping, or you should go for the reverse airflow for the removal of dust particles attached from the inner side randomly. So it is one of the problem where in a settling chamber there is no such activities are required to go for. Then the second one operational problem is nothing but the rupture of clothes. Rupture of cloth. These are the cotton bags which we are using, and during shaking the cloth gets ruptured, and then it will create the problem. And once it gets ruptured, then it will be very difficult to locate the ruptures, and the replacement also take a lot of time. So that becomes one of the major operational problem while shaking mechanism. If suppose here bag is getting ruptured, or these bags are getting ruptured, to identify, it is a numerous amount of bags are attached in a one chamber. You can might you have converted into a number of blocks. So this will help, these blocks will help to stop if you want to go for the maintenance of these bags. So you can keep it off and others will be in operation. So this way it will be helpful to create the blocks or the chambers. So that's why we have created the different blocks. So we can create the different blocks. But still in the one block also there are thousands of bags, and to find out which bag is getting ruptured, which number of bags and how many numbers of bags are getting ruptured, to find them is a critical or tedious job. So it becomes one of the operational problem. Then the next one is the temperature. It will not work if the temperature of that air is greater than the 200 degrees Celsius. If the temperature of that industrial air is greater than 200 degrees Celsius, in that case it will not work. There may be a problem with the cotton bags. So we cannot go for such type of gas whose temperature is more than 200 degrees Celsius temperature. Then the next one is the bleeding. So rupture of cloth and bleeding is one and nothing but, so rupture may be a large amount of bags has been teared, but small spots may occur during the operation, and through that there is a bleeding of the polluted gas will be keep on going on, and that will be difficult to identify where the and how much amount of bleeding is going to be happen into the working condition of that particular bag filter. Then the next operational problem in this is the humidity. A dry gas only can be passed through this bag filter, because if the humid air is a humid which you want to be treated, if it is humid, then in that case it will create a cake inside. It will create a cake inside, and during shaking or during cleaning also it may not get removed easily and will create the problem. So whatever the gas you want to pass through this chamber for the cleaning purpose, it must be a dry. There should not be a humidity. Then the next one, sixth one operational chamber, is the chemical attack. Maybe there are the different chemicals in the gas, and that may affect on the bags, as this is the fabric material, and it may start the bleeding or the rupturing of the bags. So these are the major operational problems are being observed in the bag filter. So that's why this can be identified as a disadvantage of this particular equipment. So still we will discuss the advantages and disadvantages of the fabric filter. So first I will brief advantages. Meanwhile, it will be the revision whatever we have discussed just now. First advantage, high collection efficiency. High collection efficiency. Is it? Then the scrubber, then the settling chamber, its efficiency is very high. It is removing, that settling chamber is removing up to 50 micron, and this is removing less than 10 micron particulate matter through this bag filter. Okay, then second advantage with respect to this bag filter is a simple construction. Simple construction. Nominal power is required. Nominal power is required. Then whatever the disposal amount. So we have two tasks. First, to remove the pollutants from the laden gas, and second, to dispose the collected waste. So if it is in a dry form, it is very easy to dispose it. So that is also one of the advantage, dry disposal. Such type of equipments are basically used for the metal applications. I am going to tell you applications. I am going to tell you metallurgy industry, then cement industry, flour mills. In such area, you can use the such types of bag filters for the removal of air pollutants from the laden gas. Now we will discuss the disadvantages. Disadvantages. A very large area is required. Large area is required, and there are the different operational problems. Then operating limit with respect to temperature is also there. So that's why, and as there are the many multiple units are added, so there is a requirement of maintenance is there. So these are the disadvantages of the bag filter. So do you understood? Shall I repeat in 2 stroke within 2 minutes? Bag filter is an equipment in which fabric bags you can attach in a reverse way, where opening of the bag will be at the down side and close end will be at the top side, and these bags will be in a hanging position. So gas will inlet through the opening and particulate matter will attach to the inner side of this bag, and clean gas will go out. This is effective for the dry gas, not with the humid air. This equipment is effective for the removal of smaller particles, that very fine particles less than 10 micron. A velocity you can keep in the range of 0.4 to 1 meter per minute for the effective mechanism of this. And these are the various cleaning methods you can use. Then these are the various operational problems, that is cleaning, rupture of cloth, temperature, bleeding, humidity, chemical attack. So this way you can use this equipment for the metallurgical industries, cement industries, flour mills, where very fine particles are emitting during the production process of the production of these particular products. So this is about the bag filter. So we will stop here, and in the next lecture we will start about the cyclone. Thank you.